emotional expressions. Just a couple of housekeeping items before we begin. During the presentation, we would ask that you mute your phone by pushing the number 6. This will keep the background noise from interfering with the webinar. If you have a question during today's webinar, you can submit the question from your screen by clicking on the Send to select Ken Sperling and type your questions. I will try and incorporate your questions during the webinar. Or you may collect your questions and we will allow audio questions at the end of the program. If you've not used GoToMeeting before, you can minimize the tool palette on the right-hand side of your screen by clicking on the arrows on the tab so that you'll have a complete screen view of the presentation. You can then maximize the tool palette to submit questions by clicking on the same tab. You'll be receiving an email survey after this program. We would appreciate your input on how to improve the program. So let's get started. Today we will be showing you our newest technology, which will allow you to communicate with your customers and your customers to communicate with their customers in a very unique fashion. This new technology incorporates the advantages of digital printing with the advantages of variable printing to make a powerful marketing tool. Before we talk about the specifics of the exciting new powerful marketing tool, let me ask you, what is the one thing we love more than anything? It's our name. That's right. We love to be called it. We love to see it in writing. We love to sign it. We love everything about our name. We respond to our name every day, and it is the one thing that makes us unique from anyone else. By incorporating our name in printed material, emails, phone messages, we tend to respond to the sender in a warm fashion. In my case, if someone yells, "Hey you," I may not respond. But if they yell, "Hey Ken," I will always respond. Here at Printco, we are not like most digital printers. Today we will learn how you can increase your sales by using and selling emotional expressions. There are many digital printers who can personalize printed material. We are introducing our newest technology, which will take personalization to the next level. Most digital printers can personalize a document or a printed piece. Does your printer think that this is personalization? At Printco, we think this is variable data printing, but we don't think it's personalization. Today, we are going to show you a solution which will ooh and ah your customers and make them feel special. Customers don't want to be treated like data in a computer. Your customers, current and future, want you to treat them personally and make them feel special. Today we will show you how you might incorporate your customer's name in a very unique ways, like writing their name in the sky with clouds, or by spelling their name with sunflowers, maybe by placing their name in lights, or you might spill out their name in wine on the carpet, or on a clothesline with colored towels. Emotional expressions is personalization on steroids. Emotional expressions allows you to interact emotionally with your customers. It allows you to make every customer to feel special, not just another number in your database. Emotional expressions transform standard printed material into something extraordinary, which will be remembered for a long time. Printed material which incorporates emotional expressions will not only be viewed by the recipient, but the recipient will show it to friends, associates, and co-workers. And when When used in marketing materials, emotional expressions will improve response rates significantly over static and standard variable printing. How does emotional expressions work? Well, first we need a list. You or your customer can supply an existing list. We can accept this list in different types of files. It could be an Excel spreadsheet, a tab or comma delimited file, or a database file. And different fields from your list can drive our emotional expression software to produce different graphics, such as gender, which might determine whether a picture of a woman or a man would be illustrated, or age might determine when a birthday cake is illustrated. If your customer supplies a list, keep in mind that we offer data cleansing. Our software can make sure that every special person will receive their emotional expression. We can provide duplicate detection to make sure only one piece is sent to a person. We also offer merge-purge services, which allows us to merge different lists together and purge duplicates. We can run your list through NCOA address correction services. NCOA stands for National Change of Address, which will make sure that customers who have moved will still receive their unique printed piece. And we also offer the newest requirement, DVP detection. DVP stands for Delivery Point Validation, and that will verify that the address you're mailing to is a valid address and allow you to know that every piece you paid for will be delivered. Or if you want to use emotional expressions to communicate with prospective customers, we can purchase a database for you. If you want to learn about our list procurement services, be sure and download our webinar, The Ins and Outs of List Procurement. By purchasing a list that focuses on your target audience, you will make sure that your marketing piece is effective. Now that we have our list, we then need a background picture. You can use an existing picture we have in our photo library, or you can supply a picture which we can incorporate into our emotional expression. Then we use unique clip fonts instead of regular fonts to create a very unique design. In this case, we are using a pigeon, but clip fonts can be made up of almost any object, such as birds, flowers, clouds, bubbles, and almost anything your mind can conceive of. Once we have mixed the list with the picture and with the clip font, voila, a very exciting, eye-catching communication. Where can you use emotional expressions? Well, you can use it for marketing and promotional materials. Some of the standard products which will bring attention to your business are personalized calendars, unique Christmas cards or holiday cards, birthday cards. Can be used for invitations and thank you cards as well, just to mention a few. Let's talk a little bit about calendars, because we feel that calendars is a great way to use emotional expressions. If you are like me, you receive many calendars from business associates and vendors. Most of the calendars I receive end up in the garbage or given to someone else. If you received a Printco calendar with your name imprinted in a very different picture in each month, do you think you would keep and use that calendar for the balance of the year? If so, I've now put our name in front of you to see on a daily basis with one piece. How often do you remind your customers of your name? And because it's so unique, wouldn't it be noticed by friends and acquaintances? Because we're printing the calendars on an individual basis, we can include your company logo and information on each page of the calendar. Another nice attribute to a digitally printed calendar is that each month can also carry a unique message or promotion to continually create interest throughout the year. As an example, you could feature a different product each month, or create a discount on specific items each month, or create a personalized message on each page of the calendar. And your promotion or offer can change each month. And since we're printing individually, you could have your calendar start in November to get your calendar in place before anyone else's shows up. If your customer wants to make sure the recipient will keep their calendar next year, be sure and sell the emotional expressions line of calendars this year. If you distribute emotional expressions calendars to your customers this year, it will be a great way to introduce your customer to distributing them next year. Using emotional expressions for Christmas cards will give your customer that warm and fuzzy feeling you're looking to provide. At a time of year where you receive many holiday cards, make sure your company stands out from the rest by incorporating the recipient's name in a very unique way. And since it's printed digitally, why not incorporate a picture of your staff on the inside to make sure you make the visual impact you're looking for? Great looking crew there, isn't it? You could use emotional expressions when sending out an invitation to an event. Please note that not only does Anne's name appear on the envelope in this illustration, but there's an A in the seal and an A in the seal stamp as well. Or we could create an emotional expressions birthday card with the recipient's name on the birthday cake illustrated on the front of the card. Emotional expressions will provide the connection between you and your customer. You and your customer will find that this technology will have a lasting impact. Emotional expressions can help to build enduring relationships, create that wow factor that is necessary in today's marketplace. You could further personalize the inside of the card with a picture of all the staff holding a birthday cake with lit candles. When using emotional expressions for custom marketing programs, we can incorporate this unique feature in postcards, sell sheets, email campaigns, and much, much more. If your next marketing campaign requires getting your customers' attention, emotional expressions will provide that. If you want to improve response rates in your campaign, emotional expressions will provide much higher response rates than static or traditional variable printing. Emotional expressions can open doors that have remained closed. And we can personalize the pictures and clip fonts we use to meet your customers' needs. Here are some examples of how you might incorporate emotional expressions into vertical markets. If we were to spell out your customer's name with pearls, wouldn't that create an impressive in-store promotion for a jewelry store? Wouldn't emotional expressions help the travel agency's customer picture themselves on a vacation at a warm, sunny beach instead of at their desk at work? Wouldn't a casino draw in more customers with a promotion which caught the attention of a gambler with chips that spelled out their name? That's got to be lucky. I bet a garden center customer will visualize what their garden would look like when spring planting season rolls around. By incorporating their name in flowers as part of their garden club promotion. Is emotional expressions growing on you yet? Everyone loves babies. Couldn't this visual image create a heartfelt message and drive home the benefits of a cleaning service? The unique possibilities are unlimited. With emotional expressions, grab the attention of the recipient and drive home your point. Events can benefit from pictures which allows the prospective customer to imagine themselves enjoying an evening on New Year's Eve. What a great way to entice someone to attend a New Year's celebration. We are able to also incorporate emotional expressions into personalized emails, either as a standalone promotional tool or as a follow-up to a printed piece. Emotional expressions will allow a recipient to easily access a website for additional information about your customer's product, service, or event. Let's review the benefits of emotional expressions. By incorporating emotional expressions into your next marketing campaign, you will make your message more personal. Your customer will not only remember your company's name, but remember what you're promoting. By customizing pictures and clip fonts, you can make the visual pictures relevant to your campaign. Another benefit you will find is that your printed piece will be viewed by many people. The recipient will read it and then show it to others. If received at work, they'll show it to coworkers. If it's sent to a home, to other family members and friends. And of course, the most important benefit will be increased response rates, which is the most important benefit. By incorporating emotional expressions into a promotion, your customer will see improved response rates to a marketing campaign, and the mail piece will be retained longer instead of going right into the circular file. Where should you use emotional expressions? Use it in your own business as a customer retention tool to make your business stand out from the competition, and use it to get your foot in the door with prospective clients. And sell it to your customers. You will stand out from your competition by offering a truly unique solution for your customer. Promoting emotional expressions to your customers will increase sales and guarantee repeat business. While this is a topic for another webinar, why not include a pearl in your next direct mail project? If your client wants to drive people to their website and gather information about their customers or prospects, a pearl can provide added benefits. What is a pearl? Pearl stands for personal URL, and of course a URL is a web address. You may have received a pearl in the mail. A personal URL is when you see a web address with your name at the end of the address. An example of a pearl would be www.printco.com/Kenneth Sperling. If I receive this pearl and type this web address into my browser, it would take me to a personalized landing page, which can be used to gather additional information or verify information. The landing page can also be used to gain insights as to the person's interest in the product or service which is being promoted. Why are pearls extremely beneficial? By incorporating a pearl into a mailing, it allows the sender to track visitors that go to the landing page, compile feedback that is given by the visitor to the landing page, tailor the information provided to the visitors based on known interests, and then provide information directly to sales staff to follow up with prospects. If If you'd like to learn more about pearls, contact me directly to provide insights to this great marketing tool, which is available through Printco.